Alright. What the fuck? What is going on, guys? God, I'm looking jacked. Diamond's out. Wow. Holy shit. That is pretty crazy. Wow, JaVale McGee to the Suns. He's going to ball out tonight in celebration. All right, guys. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, make sure to let me know. That's funny, Jacob. What's going on, Matt? Ricken? I feel like an asshole if I'm mispronouncing your guys' names. Room is empty. Yeah, bro. I've not done anything. Literally, the only thing in here is actually this mini fridge and some dumbbells. That's literally all we have in here. But there's no games tomorrow, so I'll have some time to go get some stuff. So who's dropping the diamond screenshot at those clowns right before luck? I mean, you were my first thought, Steph. I was figuring it was going to be you. That seems like something right up your alley. Smash the Slade, then smash him sock. Yeah, I mean, dude, if he can get into the rotation, I mean, he's always I mean, dude, look at that. I talked about it last game. Like, I wasn't really considering him. Maybe in the showdown slate, but, dude, he played 4 minutes and put up 11.25 points. So if you think this game blows out, just goes out of control. I mean, dude, realistically, like I said, this Spain team is so big, and so I don't know if they can get away with Draymond Green at the 5 as much. If JaVale McGee gets into the rotation, I mean, man, he could do some things. You pronounce it right? Okay. Showdown Voigtman over Prepelic be a better play for GPP. Yeah, I think I like Voigtman more than Prepelic straight up. And we get if you play Voigtman in that lineup, you have $1,000 left over. So you're going to be contrarian by nature. And I think a lot of people are going to be chasing Prepelic. I don't think Prepelic is necessarily a bad play. I just think I prefer Voigtman to him. See you at the top, Luka is a tough fade. Man, you're fading Luka? That is a tough fade. But I will say, if you're fading a guy like Luka, you're probably going to have to play guys like Patty Mills, Kevin Durant, and then maybe a third stud in Mount Low. Some of them blocked me already. They blocked you. That was pretty funny. Just wait till I get my reporter burners out. I'm going to make like 3 or 4. Have them loaded up for the summer league. Put those to good use. McGee going to foul out? Yeah, McGee going to foul out in like 4 or 5 minutes. Thoughts on Mannion? Worry about his minutes. So I'm not really that concerned about his minutes in an elimination game like this, where they need to win the game. He played 24 minutes in each of the first 2 games. If he plays 24 minutes, he's going to more than pay off that price tag. I mean, the shot attempts by him have been literally just like so crazy. 5,600 is too cheap for him if he is playing 24 minutes. And I think that there is upside for more minutes for him in this game, to be honest. Tori follows you. That's funny. Is Thyman really out? No. Thyman is not out. I'm doing one with Barthel and one with Giffey for Showdown to cover both outcomes, both with Voigtman. Yeah, I like that then. I like that a lot. I think leaving salary in the Showdowns is really sharp because people always zero out their lineups. Whenever you leave like 1,000, 2,000, yeah, you're contrarian by nature. He likes seeing the big wins. Funny. But, one thing I wanted to go over. So, when it comes to Italy, no, I love Polonara. I absolutely love Polonara. And I think Melli is a pretty decent play, actually. But I think there's like an outside chance that if Danilo Gallinari gets extended run in an elimination game, like out of the blue. Like I wouldn't expect it, but it could happen. That's going to cut into the minutes of Polonara and Melly. Yeah, we saw Polonara's minutes have come up the last 2 games when Gallo played 19 and 9 minutes. The first game, Gallo played like 17. I think he played 25 minutes in the first game, and that was the lowest minutes for Polonara. So if Gallo has a good game, if he comes out and starts playing well, Polonara could not do too hot. Diamond in so many of my lineups. I need dude to hoop. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a pretty solid play. I mean, he's outperforming what he normally does, but I think his role is pretty secure on this team. Sylvania is a decently sized team that I think Diamond ends up staying out there. Yeah, he can hoop a bit too, so I think he's a fine play at 4,100. He's going to be very, very chalky, and I think he's a fine play. What do you think about Sylvania's backup point guard in case Luka gets injured? In case Luka gets injured, that is quite the scenario. It wouldn't even be Rupnik running the point. It would be Clement Prepelic running the show if Luka were to get hurt or into foul trouble. But we saw it in last game, even when Luka picked up 3 fouls early in the second quarter, they kept pushing him out there, and he didn't pick up a foul the rest of the game. So, you like Katie and Luka with scrubs? Yeah, I do. What's up, everyone? Feeling good about tonight? Yeah, so am I, man. It's one of the tougher slates for sure. For sure, there's the most questions on this slate because it was kind of easy to always play Luka on a 2-game slate, but now it's 4-game slate where there's a lot of good plays. Kind of hard to get him. Luka's definitely going to be the lowest owned he has been so far in the Olympics. Any love for Yabusele? So yeah, I was actually just talking to Matt about this, or I just sent him a message about this. So Yabusele, like the reason we've been playing him so much is coming into the Olympics and in the preparation games, he was playing so well, averaging nearly a double-double in like 22, 23 minutes a game in preparation as a starter. And then in these games, he hasn't been playing very many minutes because the first game he got injured twice, went to the locker room. The second game, the game blew out. And the third game, the game blew out and they benched the starters. So I think that in a normal scenario, he's going to play in between 22 and 24 minutes, and he should perform a lot better than he has been on a per-minute basis. And he's still just way too cheap at 3,500. So yeah, I do like Yabusele quite a bit. Go sit on Twitter and ask to get back in Discord a few more times. Funny. Tona, Exum, and Thyman are Manu, Brasino, and Yabusele. I mean, if we knew Brasino was starting and Garino was out, then yeah, I would love the second part. I would probably go with Manny and Brasino, Yabusele, even regardless. And I would just chance Garino sits again. I've seen very mixed reports on Garino. So I know a lot of people are going to be playing Brasino today, but Garino, I saw some reports that he was doubtful, and then I saw some other reports where last night he finished the practice and then made it through shoot around, and then they're going to test him a couple hours before their game. Unfortunately, they're the last game of the slate, so if Garino does sit, I love Brasino. He played 30 minutes last game. In the second game, 2 games ago, Garino left after 4 minutes, and Brasino ended up playing, it was like 25 minutes. So, and Brasino in the preparation games was a pretty good player. So, I love Brasino if Garino's out, but we don't know that yet. It's definitely a sketchy pick for sure. This Luka decision has been killing me. Yeah. It's just, when it came down to it, it's just like, I'm going to be gut-wrenched if I lose because I faded Luka. I would feel like the biggest fish. Because, last game out was like almost a floor game that was below a floor game for Luka. Because he put up 45 fantasy points, and look how many times he shot. He shot 2 for 7. Now, I don't think Germany, I know for a fact, Germany does not have the personnel to do to Luka what Spain did. So he should be able to absolutely go off in this game. And it should be competitive enough, I hope, to where he plays like 34 minutes like he did last game. And he shoots like in between 15 and 29 times. So if Luka puts up like 60, 70 points, you're going to need to have him. And that's really not outside of the realm of possibilities at all. I think that's like a pretty high outcome for him today. Who would you use between Mills and Durant? Probably Durant. I mean, I love both, so. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to get off either of them. It's just because I think that, like, I know Mills is going to play like 34, 35 minutes, but I really do think there's a possibility that Durant plays like 30 to 32 minutes today. And, yeah, it's just like he played almost 28 minutes, 28 of the 30 minutes in the first three quarters, and then the game blew out and he didn't play in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, and he was doing literally everything for that team because they were not losing that game. I think that Durant is kind of taking it personal that they lost that first game. And so Pop is just letting him run as many minutes as he can as long as the game is competitive. Because in the first half, like, they were losing the majority of that game. And Durant ended up making the game blow out in the third quarter. So if this game is competitive, I think Durant can play big minutes today. And I don't think people are really considering that just because normally Team USA doesn't run their guys out there all that much. Back to the two Aussie bigs, too chalky. I mean, it's going to be chalky, but I think for good reason. I mean, they play the 5 and the 4. They play next to each other, so I don't mind that. I do prefer Nicholas K to Jock Landale. I think K's minutes are a bit more safe. And if you wanted to get different in the same exact game, go to Marcus D'Elia over Jock Landale. I think he's going to be needed massively in this game to match the size of Australia. And he has been a very, very good per-minute producer. And pairing him with Nicholas K is a very sharp move, in my opinion, in GPPs. Obviously a bit more expensive, but not by much. Brasino and Mannion or Prepelic and Abalde? Brasino and Mannion. I'm not playing Abalde at all. Mills, Campazzo, or Doncic and Prepelic. Shit. I mean, see, like that's one of the toughest decisions right there. It's probably Doncic's side, but yeah. Although I don't think Prepelic and Doncic necessarily correlate all that well. Prepelic and Blažić, these guys benefited massively from what Spain was doing to Luka, causing him not being able to shoot. So we got more shot attempts from guys like Prepelic and Blažić. I think Luka takes a ton of shots today, so I still like the Doncic side, but yeah. Will you be posting other showdowns? Yeah, I will after this stream. That is a tough call, thank you. Yeah, it is a very, very tough call today. Polo and Brasino or Yabu and Landale? Yabu and Landale, unless, yeah, pretty much no matter what, I'd go Yabu and Landale. It'd be a lot closer if we knew that Patricio Guarino was out. Who do you think scores the highest on Spain, excluding Ricky? Probably Marc Gasol. Love for Yabusele. Yeah, I like Yabusele quite a bit. Do you think Luka will be the highest owned? Ooh. No, I think Nicholas K will probably be the highest owned player on the slate. Luka will be up there, but it'll be a lot lower than like the 80 to 90% we were seeing in the 2-game slates. Mills and Campazzo against each other. Yeah, I mean, we should play some decent minutes too. Polonara or Melli. Polonara for me. K or D'Elia. K. So Polonara and K. But yeah, this slate is pretty tricky. And I know a lot of okay. I know a lot of people aren't going to be playing Mad Out Low today. I'm going to have some of them. I mean, this Slovenian team just like really doesn't play defense. They just play super, super fast. Lowe's probably going to get like 8 turnovers today, and Luka's probably going to get like 5 of them. But from a fantasy point perspective, I think Mata Lowe has a pretty high upside today. I think he probably gets over 30 minutes. He's been playing about 29 minutes a game. Shot poorly last time out. Sneaky GPP play at 7.2K though. Utility 5K and under. Landale. Luca Brasino, KD, Thyman, Dalia, Mannion, Yabusele, K. Yeah, run that. I like that a lot. Really wish we could find some news on Patricio Guarino. That's kind of frustrating. We got 11 minutes till lock, guys. About 10 minutes, actually. Camp, Landale, Thyman, or Low, Polo, and Dalia. Probably going to go with Low, Polo, and Dalia. Thyman's pretty clearly the worst guy in that. Who got 4-year, 36 mil? There was some pretty bad contracts to start off free agency, in my opinion. Low not starting, really. I was literally not even considering that being a possibility. That's crazy. You motherfucker. That's not even... I don't even know if he... I think he's being serious. Whoops. I need to go to this. I don't think he's joking. I don't think he's joking. I don't think he'd bring it on this long. Normal starters for Slovenia. Giffy starting. Nico upgraded from GPP. I like Nico a lot. That's interesting that Giffy's starting, though. But I wouldn't necessarily be... Like, if you're playing low, I would not have this scare you off of playing him. We saw in the very first game, Low did not start. So, in this game... Here, let me bring up Matt Low. He didn't start in this game, and people got off of him. He ended up putting up 36.5 fantasy points at 6,100. So, no, I wouldn't be... I wouldn't be tilted at Low. Yeah, I just saw that. I'm not really tripping about Low not starting. Because the best game he's had this year was when he came off the bench. Giffy starting, yep. Makes me really like my showdown lineup now. I'm curious to see what Giffy ends up being owned on the showdown. But we're probably going to see more shots from pretty much all these guys. Yeah, I think you guys are all coming here at different times with the low news. Dun, dun, dun. Take Low out of Showdown? Absolutely not. Nah. But I hope a lot of people think like that and get off of Low. Like, this does not deter me at all from him. Wonder what I can do with this. Like, yeah. I don't think I like that. Nah. What if K or Orlando, who's safer? K is definitely safer in my opinion. Any DeColo? I don't have any DeColo today, and that's kind of concerning to me. I think he's a very good play. Should play north of 30 minutes. Giffy or Yabusele? Yabusele for me. Unfortunately, I can't play a guard right there. That sucks. Thyman, Prepelich, or Opes, Blazic for Showdown. Thyman, Prepelich. I'm never going to play a guy like Opes. I mean, dude, you want to see the most abysmal thing I've ever seen in my life? Like, you have to be trying to not get rebounds. Look. And he played pretty big. He played like 30 minutes in this game right here. So he's played over 90 minutes in the Olympics and has 0 rebounds. Like, you have to try to not get a rebound in order for that to happen. I don't know how one just doesn't fall to your feet in 90 plus minutes of time. Luka, Toby, Thyman, Prep, Griffey, Lowe for Showdown. Yeah, I like that a lot. Compazzo and Giffy or Mannion and Lowe? Mannion and Lowe. Dude, Lowe's going to be like single-digit ownership now. I guess it is like a slight downgrade. Like a slight downgrade, but I mean, it's not really the worst. Thoughts on Rubio, Brasino, Kevin Durant, Thyman, Toby, Mannion, Yabusele, and K? I like that. Pretty contrarian with Toby. So you're fading Luka, okay. But, I mean, your lineup is right, like, doing pretty much what I would do if I were fading Luka. I would be playing 3 studs. If you're fading Luka, make sure to play 3 studs. GP, I'm going with Luka, Tona, Giffy, Yabu, K, Nico, KD, D'Elia. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like the call of D'Elia over Landale if you have the money. Because they don't trust their backup centers. Cafaro, I believe his name is. Yeah, Cafaro. Like, he doesn't play. So, whenever D'Elia's off the court, it's like they're going super small. And they really can't do that against Australia. So, D'Elia's going to have to play a lot bigger minutes. Like, a lot bigger minutes. Yabusele or Giffy. Probably Yabusele for me. GBP, I'm going with Luka tonight. Giffy, Yabu, K, Nico, KD, D'Elia. Oh, I just fucking read that. I'm dumb. 2 minutes a lot, guys. Don't sleep on Jock. Oh, I'm playing Jock. I'm playing Jock. If I'm playing one lineup, I'm playing Jock. He's part of my core, so that dude can hoop. But if you want to be a bit contrarian, Jock's going to be very high on. I think D'Elia is going to be out there just as much, if not more. Any last second questions, guys, till we get to lock? Kay and Yabu or Landale and Thyman. Is Kay more expensive than Landale? I suppose probably the Landale side then. Good luck, everybody. If I win $100+ today, I'm subscribing to your Patreon. I appreciate that, man. Good luck, though. 22 seconds until lock, fellas. Make sure to lock in your lineups if you haven't already. We've got a banger coming up. Yeah, no problem, Shanna. NFL preseason coming up soon. Just a couple days. And Canadian Football League. You know, Bonesy's kind of got me hooked on that. I'm expecting big things from him. Would be dope if Greeno needed another day off. I'm not playing all that much Brasino, so we could see some people get burned by him by playing Brasino, but we'll see. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys all. Oh, if you guys are here, sign up and deposit on UnderdogFantasy.com using code STUBER, SCUBER. You can deposit $10 and you'll receive a bonus $25 in credit on it, and it will really help me out, help support the stream and whatnot. Do some best ball drafts over there, and they have big things coming for NBA coming soon. I just talked to the guys over there, so if you guys want to do that, feel free to do so. But appreciate you guys being here. Rudy Fernandez or Bam for Showdown? I mean, shit. Like, I have all my lineups split between that. Probably Bam lean, but I do have some with Rudy Fernandez. 56% Luka. I mean, we're cheering hard for Luka then. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to watch this game. I'll be in the Discord. Make sure to join the Discord. Hang out in there with us if you guys want to. Appreciate y'all.